And hey guys, welcome back to another Rubik's Cube video. So as you can see, I have a new Rubik's Cube. This is called the bead Rubik's Cube. It's replaced by these spheres, they're beads, instead of the regular cube pieces. So first we discuss the basics of the cube. It's made out of three types of pieces: the corner pieces, the edge pieces, and the center pieces. The corner pieces have three colors in them. As you can see, this one has green, white, and orange. It's the intersection of three faces. The edge pieces are the intersection of two faces, this green, white, it has two colors. And finally, the center pieces are on the center of each face, hence their name. There are six faces: the green, white, orange, red, blue, and yellow. It is important to know the color scheme of this cube, as the yellow face is always opposite to the white face, the orange face is always opposite to the red face, and the blue face is always opposite to the green face. On a side note, the corner pieces can easily be twisted like this. So if you fix your cube and it comes up like this, you can easily just put it back like that. And lastly, the notations. There are 6 letters: F for front, U for up, D for down, R for right, and L for left, and finally B for the back side of this. So now that we have the basics done, let's go ahead and scramble our cube. And boom, magic, we have our cube scrambled now. So let's go ahead and go to the first step. The first step is making the white cross. To do that, we have to find 4 edge pieces with the white color on them. So this is the first one, and all the 3 of them are on the bottom. So the easiest thing to do is to, of course, put this on the white face by just twisting that. See, easy, done, boom. Then, of course, you have to check if the colors are correct. I mean, blue and orange aren't the same color, right? So of course, you have to put this to the blue side. So now we have one of the 4 parts complete. So as you can see, the other 3 are at the bottom here. So you just want to switch this to a vacant place where there are no white edge pieces. And then since it's directly at the bottom, you can just do an F2 or twist the front face twice so it's back up here. So looking to the yellow side, there is one more piece here. So we just want to put it directly to the face that's facing us. So again, we put this to the vacant face and F2. So now we have the 3 of 4 complete. So now that we're done with the 3 of 4, let's go ahead and look for the last one. So we just want to twist our cube and let's see if the piece is there. So this is the final piece. So we can't just put this up because it would push away one of the pieces that's here. So again, like what we did with a while ago, we just want to put this on a vacant spot where there are no white edge pieces, and then we put this up. So now we have part 1 complete. But wait, that's not where it ends. As you can see here, red and green is not correct, of course. It's not the same color. So we just twist around to see if we can fix these colors. Oh wow, green, green, and yet red, red. But if you look on the other side, blue, orange, and of course, orange, blue. So that's a mistake. So here's what you have to do. You put this incorrect face towards you, and then you perform an F2. So what you're going to do here is you're going to put this piece on the bottom, like on the yellow side, and then we go to the side where this color is. So it's blue, and it's adjacent, it's directly here. And then we put this piece here so that it's blue, blue, it's connected already. And then we do an F2 again, like 1, 2. So that we have this blue piece and the white part already complete. So we've also moved this part. So what you want to do here is to face the orange side, and it's just next to it. Then you put this face here because that's where white and orange is. And then do another F2 move to finally complete the colors of the cross. See, orange, green, and blue, and red. The next part is building the white face. So now that we've done the cross, what we want to do next is the corners. So let's look for our first corner. Okay, so this is our first corner. It's directly in front of us. The white, green, red corner. Now with a little bit of intuition, you would know that this would go in the white, green, and red face, which is over here. So here's what you have to do. If the white color of the face of the piece is already on this layer, the bottom layer, so you just want to put this part down. Why? Because this is the white, green, red part, and this is where you need to put the piece. So you put this down, and then you put this in its place. As you can see, we connect these two pieces. We make this green 2x1 piece, and then when we put it back up, we can see that the piece is now in its correct place because there's a green, red, and the white part correct. So our next target would be the white, red, blue. This is the piece. You can go in any order you want. I just want to do this out of convenience because there are the pieces already here. So the white, red, blue should go here. And don't mind about this piece because it's already incorrect. It needs to be put away. So again, we put this part down because this is where the piece needs to go. We put this part down, and then we connect these two parts. We connect them. So now we have this 2x1 red piece over here, and then we put this back up, and we connect the blue, the red, and the white parts. So that's 2 out of 4 complete. So our third piece would be the white, green, orange, the piece we just removed. So this should go here. Since it's on the right, we need to put down the right side. Why? Because we can't put down the left side because A, it's not where the piece is supposed to go, and B, this piece would be misplaced. Like, it would go here. So it's not supposed to go there. It's supposed to go here. So we put down the right side, this part, and then we connect the two pieces, the two parts, I mean. So we have this 2x1 piece over here, and then we put it back up to connect the orange, the green, and the white. And so our fourth piece is over here. Now, you can't just twist this like that because it would mess up the cube on the later part. So don't do that. Never do that. So we have a sort of algorithm for this. So what you want to do is to put this piece here. So we just swap these two pieces per se. So what you want here to do is, of course, you put this down. And then when you look at the bottom side, the yellow side, here's what you have to do. You have to put it on the same side, but directly below it. Like, this is not here, but it's here anymore. It's on the same side. And then you put it back up. So now, as you can see, it's over here. The piece is over here. So we just put this away from where it needs to go because that's where we did a while ago. We put this away. And then, since it's supposed to go here, of course, we put this part down. And then we reconnect these two pieces, and then we put it back up. So now we have completed the white face of our cube. So now that we're done with the first layer, we want to put the white face on the bottom side now. So we just turn the cube 180 degrees. So now the yellow would be on the upper side for convenience. So here we want to fix these incorrect edge pieces that are on, of course, the second layer. You can't really move these center pieces because they're just gonna stay put no matter what you do. Except, of course, if you move the middle layer. But you wouldn't want to do that. You would only want to fix these as they're which we're concerned about. So we're going to be concerned about these pieces, the ones without the yellow face, the yellow color on them. So our first piece would be this orange-green piece. So of course, it would go in the orange-green slot, so which is over here. But of course, you can't just turn this because you would disrupt the white layer. So we're going to be performing another algorithm. So you would want to look at the color of the piece that's directly facing you. So it's orange, right? And then you look at the color of which it's associated with, the green one. So this is the orange and this is the green. So since the green one is on the left, we need to put this piece on the opposite side of it. So we need to put it on the right side. And then we perform this algorithm. We perform L prime, U, and L and then we face the green face, and then U, R, U prime, and R prime. So now we have this green-orange piece over here. Our next piece would be the red-green piece. So red is facing us and green is on the top color again. So since green is now on the right side, we place this on the left side because that's where it's opposite. And then we perform the opposite of the algorithm that we did. This is for the right side. So it's going to be R, U prime, and R prime. And then we face the green side. And then we do U prime, L prime, U, and L. So now it's on the red-green slot. So our last piece is the orange-blue piece. So orange is on the side facing us, and blue is on the top side. And since blue is on the right side, we place it on the left. And then we perform the algorithm that we just did. So it's going to be R, U prime, R prime, and then we face the blue side, and then U prime, L prime, U, and then L. So now we have this piece in its correct place, and we have finished the second layer as well. Just to explain, what we're doing here is, of course, we're connecting this piece to the edge piece that we need to place in. That if like it's like this, we're going to connect these pieces, and then once it's connected, we're gonna place it in its correct place. So for example, in this orange-blue scenario, we put this up, and then we orient it, and then when we put it down, you can see that we've connected these 2x1 pieces over here. So that's why we face the blue side, and then we just put this here. We connect it, we reconnect it. So you perform a U prime, and then an L prime, and then a U to connect these 3 white pieces, and then when we put it down, it's already in its correct slot. And so now we're down to the final layer, the yellow side. So similar to the white layer, what we have to do here is to first get the yellow cross, and then we fix these remaining corners. So as you can see, we have already a yellow line for us. So the sequence will be a dot, and then an L, and then a line, and then finally the cross. Why I said that is because it's important for we have to do an algorithm depending on the pattern on the yellow side. So since it's a line, we only have to do this one time. So it's going to be F, then R, U, R prime, U prime, and then F prime. So as you can see, with that algorithm, we have already made the yellow cross, and coincidentally, we fixed the yellow face, but not the colors. As I was saying earlier, this is the first part, the dot. So now we have to do the algorithm 3 times. So the first one, F, R, U, R prime, U prime, and F prime. So it's going to be it's an L, but we have to put it into a J form. Like this, it's a J. And then we perform it 2 more times. So it's F, R, U, R prime, U prime, and F prime. So now we're back to the line. We do it one final time. It's F, R, U, R prime, U prime, and F prime. So now we're back to the original composition. So since we're doing the beginner's method, what we want to do is to first fix these colors. Like for example, this yellow-orange over here, we need to connect them. But since there's only one of them that's correct, we need to find at least 2 that's correct. So we twist and turn until we find 2 or more. So now there's 1 blue, and hey, there's also red, but that's only 2. So we need to do another algorithm, but this time there's a certain condition. The red, one of the correct faces must be facing to the left, like this red face, and the other one should be opposite to you, the blue over here. It should be opposite and to the left. So we do this algorithm. It's R, U2, R prime, U prime, R, U prime, and R prime, and then another U prime. So now we have connected all the colors, green and red, and orange and blue. Now we're down to the final steps, fixing the corners. So what you want to do is to first look for a corner that's in its correct place. So as you can see, the red, yellow, blue, red is in its correct place. So then you want it facing you and on the right side, because we have to perform one more algorithm. So it's going to be L prime, U, R, U prime, L, U, and R prime, and another U prime. So as you can see, we have cycled these three pieces, and since none of them are still correct, we have to do it one last time. So it's L prime, U, R, U prime, L, U, R prime, and U prime. So now they are all in their correct places, but their orientations are not correct. So we've already fixed these two. So now we have to do these two. So now that we're down to the last part of the cube, what you want to do is to, well, twist these two pieces. Just don't do them like that because it will break your cube. Anyway, they must be facing to the right of you. And, well, not directly from you, but to the right. So you have to do this one long algorithm to twist these two pieces. So it's going to be R, U2, R prime, U prime, R, U prime, R prime, and then L, U2, and then L prime, U, L, U, and L prime. So as you can see, we've twisted these two pieces over here, and now we have to do it one last time to twist them for one final time. So it's R, U2, R prime, U prime, R, U prime, and R prime, and then L, U2, L prime, U, L, U, and one last L prime. So now we have solved our Rubik's Cube. So thank you everybody so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to know if I posted a new video. Be sure to check out my other Rubik's Cube videos. If you have a Rubik's Cube and you want to know how to solve it, feel free to check out my channel for more. Now, I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Dice out!